Oh, it's a video. Free drinks.
And I'm feeling
So this morning we're going down to London for a board meeting. I'm just waiting for Dan at my house. He's coming to pick me up. He's just been to pick up some really important supplies. I'm sorry about the noise. That's the gardener in the background with a really loud hedge trimmer. Here's Dan. Hey man, have you got the supplies? Have you got the goods?
The goods.
There they are. Right. Those are the supplies.
The orange juice.
Thank you. Right, so every 3 months we go down to London to visit the board members of Quuu, and that basically comprises of a couple of the chaps who invested in us when we first got seed funding. And so we have a quarterly board meeting, and in that board meeting, what kind of things do we discuss?
Everything from revenue, how our team are doing, the product itself, product development, marketing channels, how they're going.
Yeah, try and cover off as many things as possible so that the board members and also the shareholders can have a really full idea of what we're doing in terms of our overall strategy. And then what we do is we circulate a copy of the minutes from that board meeting to all the shareholders and back to our team as well, just so everybody is abreast of what's happening at Quuu, what our strategy is, and it gives them all an opportunity to ask us some questions. What else? We also have like voting on certain things, so if there's anything like controversial that we're considering doing, we can take a vote on it, and that way we've got a majority consensus and we know that we're doing the right thing. It's a good thing because it keeps us in check. I mean, we do make the decisions on a day-to-day basis, but it is good to be accountable as a business owner, especially in a startup where every decision makes such a huge difference to the running of the company and the future of it. So
yeah, talking about the future.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the biggest things we'll talk about today.
Yeah.
The potential Series A funding.
Yeah. So that's a big one today. Discussing raising a few £1 million. Pretty scary, but pretty exciting. So yep, that's what we're doing today. Well, we just got here a few minutes early, and that Uber was good, wasn't it? Solid 5 stars.
Smells.
Got us here in time. Nice smelling car. Had
Sweets.
Had sweets in the door.
Charger.
So amazing, and chargers. Perfect.
Okay.
Your company needs Quuu.
Very good. Very nice have a t-shirt, but yeah, nice. Your company needs Quuu.
Do you want
Perfect. Medium.
So, I guess start off with launch of Quuu Promote 3.0. So we're en route to the hotel now. We've had a really productive board meeting and we're just traipsing through London, following a few post-meeting pints. Whee! Check into our hotel and then go and get some grub for dinner. Yeah, here's our room. We went for a basic sort of room in the centre of London. Just nice oak panelled walls. This is our study and TV area. Obviously we've got some Renaissance art on the walls here and a view over Oxford Street. Lilies there, or orchids, sorry. Orchids. I don't know, I'm not really a flower man. And here we have the pillared bedroom with writing desk and Ming Dynasty vases and some Mongolian child. He's kind of cute, isn't he? And yeah, here's our massive king-size bed. So what happened here, guys, is that we used booking.com, booking.yeah. But in the end, instead of twin beds and a standard room, we actually ended up getting the largest suite they had available, with a nice big bath, toilet's a toilet, nice big marble shower, his sink, classic, and we got this beautiful suite on the top floor just over Oxford Street. So we complained and they upgraded us, and that's what happens when you use booking.com. So if I had any advice for you guys booking a hotel room, I would say definitely use booking.com. They'll definitely get it wrong, and then you can complain and get the biggest suite in the hotel available for free. Apparently booking.com, they let you choose what you want, like a standard twin bed room, and then when they send you through the confirmation it says twin bed / double bed, and loads of people fall into that same trap, and it's really like misleading. So a big thumbs down for booking.com, nah, and but on the plus side, it has meant that we complained so much that we got this nice suite. And they're going to bring up an extra bed in case any of you were wondering. So as much as Dan is a cuddler, we thought maybe, we've got enough space in here to have 2 beds. So
it's a big bed,
that's cool.
to be fair.
So should we talk a bit about the board meeting now?
Yeah.
So we had a really good board meeting. There are 4 people on the board of Quuu. Me and Dan, obviously, and then there's Stephen and Raj, and they were the 2 principal investors in Quuu. So Stephen is the managing director of the Startup Funding Club, and Raj invested a big chunk into Quuu when we did our sort of second seed round. So, and then later Raj joined Startup Funding Club, so it was like a logical step to use these 2 guys as the sort of counterbalance for me and Dan's decision making. And it's a really good thing to have that sort of accountability in your decision making as a startup founder. So today we had like a structure. Every time we went through it, we went through the product analysis, we went through the financial position, and future plans, and then people, and how each of the people on our team are doing, and where we see them going. So it's a really comprehensive breakdown, but it's simple, and it works really well. And then it's nice because you get to have a bit of FaceTime with the people that are involved in the company and have a drink, and it's good.
Yeah.
Just saying goodnight to Dan's kids.
We got some tea. We got tea. Ryan and Sky got tea. got garlic bread.
Yeah.
We also
Cute.
got
Yeah, so one thing me and Matt always get praised for is how transparent we are with everything. That includes like how much money we're making, how the user numbers are growing, how our team performing. We always say to ourselves that we need to be as honest and open as possible, because as soon as you start hiding things and you just get yourself in all sorts of trouble. You're just better off being open and honest as much as you can with all investors, and they'll really appreciate that.
And your team members.
Yeah, just
Because
everybody.
like ultimately, you're all on the same team.
Yep.
Everyone that's invested in you, although you've got to impress them, at the same time, if you're struggling with something, whether it's growth or marketing, whatever it may be, if you tell them the problem that you're experiencing, then they've usually people that are in the position to invest have had a lot of experience in business themselves, and they're able to help you and say, actually, we did this with another company and it worked really well. Or they might just know someone that can help you out. They may have contacts that are able to get you out of a hole. So it's really important that you actually share your failures as much as your successes.
Yeah.
And actually, what we do in each of our shareholder reports every single month is we put a few KPIs, key performance indicators, at the top. So people get at a glance a very quick idea of how we're doing, and then we say the great, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Quuu in that last month, and we try to give at least 1 point for each thing, but normally it ends up being a few points for each category, and that way it helps us really sort of be self-critical of what we're doing and look for ways that we can improve in the next month. And it's good because you usually find that most people come back to you with questions about the bad or the ugly, because that's the sort of the point of
And they wanna help
concern.
you.
And they want to help you.
Yeah.
So we've found that's worked really well for us, and it's something that we can definitely thank Buffer for. Buffer definitely inspired us with their approach to transparency. We don't take it quite as far as them. We don't share publicly like everything that we do, but certainly internally there's nothing hidden. And definitely amongst shareholders, we like to share everything that we do, because they've taken a lot of time to invest in us, money and time, and the least we can do is be straight up with it.
It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it.